guys, my name's Matt. I'm the Director of Impact at the Summit. Behind me we have one of our favourite obstacle courses. It's called Snowy River Challenge. It's broken down into 5 different elements and the team has to accomplish each element before they move on to the next. What's really awesome about this obstacle course is that each challenge poses its own challenge. The one behind me you can probably see, we have a log crossing over the lake. The common error that we have here is people are so focused on falling in and worried that they're going to fall in, that they fall in. When you walk from point A to point B, you don't worry that you're going to fall over, you just walk. And the really cool thing about this, if you look where you want to go and you walk to the other side, it's as easy as pie. But if you're worried and stressed that you might fall in and you're looking and worrying about falling in, that's where you go. So it's really curious, this first element. Behind that we have a wall. Again, it's pretty challenging to get a whole team up and over the wall when you think we have different body sizes, different people, different comfortability zones around being touched. It's very challenging for a team to navigate that particular obstacle. Again, we can't move on until we get everyone over, so it also forces a lot of peer group pressure in a positive way to push people outside their comfort zone and get them over that obstacle. We then have the wire bridge, which statistically speaking is the least challenging, but looks like one of the more challenging. We then come around, and on my left, which you can't see, is the swing. And the swing is also a really interesting one from an observation point of view, because there's a problem that people have to solve. It doesn't swing directly where you want to go, and they have to think outside the box, and they have to solve the problem of how do we get them from here to there if it's not doing what we want. And the key to that is talking and literally coming up with different strategies. As Einstein says, if you do the same thing over and over again and expect a different outcome, it's a bit insane. We've got to change the strategy. And finally, we finish with probably the hardest part of the course for most people, and that's the Wombat Hole. And it's a 30-meter hole completely underground that goes from point A, somewhere over here, all the way around out of your field of view. And this is really challenging because a lot of people are dealing with irrational fear of enclosed spaces, of the dark, fear of the unknown. And again, the only way to get through this is to work together and to have a fearless leader who'll lead the way, and you put the nervous or uncomfortable people in the middle, and you assure each other that we've got this. It's only 30 meters and we can do this. So this is one of our favorite obstacle courses. It brings everyone together and it forces everyone at some point outside their comfort zone. At some point you're going to shine and find it easy, but just around the corner is a challenge that's going to put you outside your comfort zone. So this is Snowy River. So I guess one of the key takeaways from Snowy River is that there's multiple challenges ahead of us and we don't necessarily know how we're going to deal with them before we get there. But what Snowy teaches us is that when we get there, if we focus on a solution, and if it doesn't work, we keep problem solving, maintain a positive attitude, keep trialing and erroring until we get something that works, and then we all just model that. We do the same thing as that person who successfully navigated that obstacle, and we too will successfully get through it. And then we come back together and we tackle the next challenge. And that's very similar to life. There's people around you who have the answers. If they have overcome a challenge that you're currently struggling through, then talk to them, ask them how they did it, and just do what they did. It's that easy.